Welcome to Season 3 of Sailing Sitka. I'm Kenna, and this is Jay. We live aboard our 1976 Choi Lee sailboat named Sitka, in which we have sailed south from Canada in 2022 to the very last port of Mexico. This season, we are finally exiting Mexico and taking our boat further through the Panama Canal and into the beautiful Central American waters. So hit that subscribe button and follow along, as this season we are sailing as far and wide as possible. You guys you make this happen, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Sailing Sitka, and I hope you enjoy. Good morning. We are experiencing a little bit of a morning shower outside, which is not super common here in the San Blas for dry season. I don't know if you can hear, but it's honestly proper pouring. And there's some guy out there paddleboarding. Poor guy. I don't know if you can see him. We are collecting some rainwater for showering, which is actually really nice. We were getting very low in shower water, so that's amazing. And it actually smells really nice, and it's cooled the air down completely, which is really nice. Ooh. I might jump in the water here. Something about swimming in the rain is just like gets my soul pumping, you know. So yeah, this is us. Free shower water. Woke up to free shower water. Friends just showed up. We haven't seen them in 8 days, so we're really excited.
8 days a week, we were by ourselves. But now our friends are back. So we're gonna go to the beach, maybe play some volleyball.
We're gonna go rowing.
Have some alcoholic beverages. We haven't filmed a lot the last week, honestly, to be honest with you. That's because there hasn't been a lot to film. We've just been kind of enjoying the slow life, waking up a bit later than normal, sitting outside, having sundowners. Kind of a break, if you would. Yeah, it's been kind of nice. Like, even though we have boat work to do, we've been kind of like not doing it because we just want to enjoy it a bit, because it's been like kind of go. So It's been a nice chill week. And but yeah, we'll be here for a couple more days, and then we're gonna sail on to another island, and
not tomorrow,
back to
but the next,
and then back to Linton, and we'll tell you guys why. And I'll sit down video soon. But yeah. Anyways, let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach. Eat. Let's go get away. Say, what's it gonna say? Had a drink? Think down the bar like that. It's like me.
Alright, that's our beautiful parking spot. The one advantage of not having a functioning outboard is the dinghy is a lot lighter to pull up on the beach.
True.
It's like 80 pounds, it just drags up. It's like the first few times I was like, oh, what's going on? But I forgot. There's no outboard. It weighs nothing. Nothing. Luckily, we're not far. It's not that big of a road here.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's super pretty. Super pretty. Super pretty. Super grateful to be here.
Yes.
Super nice.
It has been a big dream of ours for so long.
Yeah, to get the San Blas. Now Sitka's made it. Made it to San Blas, baby! Whoop-whoop! Big boy. Just walking around on this side of the island,
and I just wanted to kind of show you guys what it looks like a little bit around here. Couple little huts. They have a bunch of solar panels right here. They built a little bathroom, some more bathrooms here. This is actually a villa, that people can stay in and rent out. This is a little restaurant right there, and then the bar where our friends are at over there. And this is actually very developed for the San Blas Islands. And yeah, they found out a way that, hey, like people are willing to pay money to do these experiences. So they've been developing actually quite a bit. I think they're doing actually really well for themselves. This island specifically, in swimming pools and the Holidays Keys, a lot of charter guests come from these really bigger catamarans and that come to shore. They have their food for $10 a plate. They drink their alcohol, you know, for $2 a beer. That adds up over time. It really does. So it is definitely not as underdeveloped as we expected. We think that we're kind of reaching that tail end of the like desolate San Blas that we thought it was, or that it used to be, I should say, from a lot of different videos that we saw from other cruisers way back. San Blas was a lot different. It wasn't like this. I mean, it's cool, but it's also, you know, the way the world works, it just keeps on evolving. So it's kind of weird going to shore here in these tiny islands and them giving you their Starlink password. And I mean, you know, like that just seems, I don't know, that seems weird to me. Like it's not what I expected at all. So just wanted to kind of share my 2 cents on that. Something else that's kind of odd that we figured out here is not a lot of cruisers go to shore. It's a lot of these like backpackers that come off these charter boats, but like the cruisers, I don't find a lot of them go to shore anymore. And I think that also has something to do with Starlink, which is, it's unfortunate. Like our boats are becoming too comfortable, I find, and people don't want to leave them because they have internet and they have all these things, right? They have water makers, they have all these things are to the point where you don't have to leave, so people don't. I know back in the day, like every sailor went to shore and everybody kind of met everyone, and you know, you drank coconuts and you ate fish and you shared stories, and it's just, unfortunately, we haven't seen a lot of that around here. So just wanted to share it with you guys, be super real. But yeah, it's a really amazing place. Just definitely more going on than we expected in the San Blas, which is, it's gonna be crazy what it's gonna be like in a couple years, you know, or 5 years or 10 years. Like it's gonna be super developed. So all right, here we go. What's going on? What's going on, Captain?
Oh, it's the final shot of Pussers. This bottle is from when we left Canada in 2022. So we originally all had a shot. So me, Kenna, and Harry, and then everybody that's been on the boat since for like a night of drinking has had a shot.
Oh my gosh.
Now Derek's gonna have a shot of Pussers. And anybody that's been in the Navy knows about Pussers rum.
Yeah.
Or in the military, or knows about naval history at all. But yeah.
Am I taking the last of this?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, take it all.
Oh my gosh.
You deserve it.
And then this bottle, we'll
Unreal.
probably put a message in a bottle and keep
Oh,
it.
we have to.
This bottle's gonna live on our shelf somewhere.
That's
Yeah.
so true. We've had that
Cheers to the OG followers,
Aw,
and cheers to Harry, because Harry got this bottle for
that's
us.
true.
Awesome. Well, here's to Sitka. Thank
Aw.
you so much for all of the good memories.
Cute.
The old Pussers rum.
Woo! Down the freaking hatch.
That's real rum right
That
there.
is.
That's crazy good. Yeah.
Harry trying to make grog out of it too.
That's so good.
He did.
Remember when he did?
That's awesome. If they swing, we're gonna hit.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to anchor somewhere else. You're too close, we're gonna hit. Yeah.
Go get
Can you go grab him? Yeah, you need to go get him.
Yeah, necesito, Capitan.
Yeah, because you guys are gonna hit. Like the way it moves here, you're definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, it's like.
No, they're gonna hit. Like it's fucking. It's like all it takes is one wind gust and you're fucked. Like they're beam 2 right now. And this is why people you can't trust charter boats. Because right now they're eating, having drinks when their boat's about to hit us instead of like doing something about it.
Do you want fenders or anything?
No, there's nothing to do about fenders. He's gonna go get the captain.
That only took 20 minutes.
Yeah, which is fucking ridiculous. It's about to hit. Be ready to be on the through haul. Like if that bowsprit gets within our rigging, it's gonna rip our masts off. And then obviously like we can move, but like I'm so tired of having to move because of boats. Charter boats don't know what they're doing. Like done with it. Like I'm like, go get your captain. You're moving. Like we've been here for 3 days. You just showed up today and fucked it all up. It's like, it's the third charter boat that we've had where if we didn't change our course or moved, we'd get hit. This will hit us. It's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if at this point. It's a matter of when. They also move very weirdly. They're the only boats pointing that way. So, anyways, it seems like one of them figured out that now they really need to go get the captain 20 minutes after we've asked. So they had time to have a beer and eat food, but now they're like, okay, now we'll go get him. Seamanship is not really a big part of this area of the world so far, sadly. Too many charter boat captains that don't give a fuck.
Like that bowsprit is terrifying.
Like how their methodology is like letting more chain out towards the reef. So now they're gonna swing perpendicular to us. Like if you dropped over there and your boat's behind me, that means your fucking chain's under the boat. You don't get that?
Capitan? Okay.
Their chain is laying.
Okay, so let's just put this into perspective for everybody. They dropped there. They are currently behind us.
Yeah.
Like their chain is underneath Sitka's keel, obviously.
And they just let out more chain while the captain's yet not on board. So now they're just drifting towards the swell and they're gonna go bow to our stern. Every time I think I've seen it all in Sandblast, somebody says, hold my beer.
True. Well, nothing really came of that. The captain came back. But before that, the guy let out, like, I don't know how much more feet. It's maybe 60 feet more of chain. And now they're just sitting, like, behind us. Still, like, too close for our comfort. Better than what it was before, but still too close. Anyway, he didn't come talk to us or anything. And doesn't even look like they have any plans of moving because no one's active up on deck. So, whatever. I'll just keep monitoring it, I guess. And hopefully it was just a day trip over here and they're leaving soon, maybe? I don't know. Just taking you guys along for the adventure of the day-to-day life here in Sandblast sometimes. Yeah, whoa. Ba, Jay.
Bows, engine, through hull. Through hull.
Yeah, wait.
Go.
Hey, open.
Remember when I said you were too close? That's what I meant. If I have to use my engine to move out of the way, you're too close. Here. And that's why we told them to move. So if we weren't on board, they would have hit us. Because their bowsprit was literally a foot from hitting us and I had to go full forward.
And we wanted to go into land and have a nice evening, and that is the exact reason we did not.
Yeah. So instead I just had wine on board.
Are you not so happy we didn't go?
Yeah.
Like...
But I'm so happy they're gone though. Now we'll be able to sleep. And that's why, I don't know if you heard me, but I was like, this is exactly why I told you had to move. Like,
the captain didn't say a word to us the entire time. No, of course
he didn't say a word. He even boarded the ship on the wrong side of the boat. Like, everybody boarded on the port side, but he boarded on the starboard side so he wouldn't have to face us.
Where there's no ladder to board.
Yeah, it made no sense just because he didn't want to talk to us. Because, like, he didn't come back to the boat after we asked his crew to bring him back. Then they brought everybody back and then waited till the last second. Like, everybody was back on board. Like, they did 3 trips. The last trip was the captain. One of the mates, I guess, was on board.
Yeah.
And then I saw him grab a pole that goes in the windlass. I'm like, hey, are you the captain? And he's like, no, he's still on shore. And then he released like maybe 80 feet of chain. So that way, like, they moved further back. But they dropped on our starboard side. And at this point, they were on our port side after us, after they dropped chain. So I knew their chain was going underneath our boat. Meaning, I mean, it doesn't take a fucking genius. By the way, I've drank a whole bottle of wine at this point right now. It doesn't take a genius to know that if you're gonna pull up, you're gonna hit our boat because you're gonna have to go through it. And his bowsprit was like literally this close. I'm like, okay, this is why I had the key in the engine. And then I'm like, Kenna, like turn the through hole on.
Okay, I'm in the middle of cooking right now. I'll have Jay just keep rambling.
Yeah, I was like, okay, hon, like you gotta stop cooking for a second because we're gonna have to deal with these coconuts here. Never a dull moment, huh? But yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for cruising in an area where anybody and their dog can run a charter boat.
I'm so happy we didn't go to shore.
I'm also so happy they're gone. We're gonna be able to sleep tonight. But yeah, that would have been sketch. Like, we would have been on shore seeing their bowsprit like destroy a rig. That's the reality of cruising sometimes. If you think a boat's anchoring too close or you think something's off, the chances are you're right. I just want to touch base back on what just happened with that charter boat. So like I was telling Kenna, everybody does mistakes, right? Like, it's not like nobody's perfect. At one point, even if we haven't so far been in that position, it might happen to us where we anchor too close to a boat. And that's totally fine. But if somebody lets you know, what I was expecting of that captain, and which I would have respected highly, is if he came back to the boat with a sense of urgency for one, and second, when it came and like touched base with us and been like, hey, like, sorry cap, like we anchored a bit too close to you guys. We're just a day charter. We're gonna let a bit of chain out. When we go to leave, do you mind being there so you can motor forward so we don't hit your boat? Then I've been like, yeah, it's all good, man. Like, no worries. And probably had a beer with them. That would have been fine. Like, that's totally fine. But the fact that, A, there was no sense of urgency. They didn't seem to care at all that they were going to hit our boat. Secondly, they didn't even tell us what their plan was. They just let a bunch of chain out after we told them they're going to hit us. When they went to leave, they didn't even let us know they were leaving. I had to tell Kenna, like, hey, stop cooking, turn the music off, open the through hull so we can motor because they're about to hit us. No bueno, like, just communicate. Sailing is not, like, there's nobody perfect in the sailing world, like, me included, Kenna included. That's just my 2 cents, you know? What do I know? But that's what I would have done. If somebody would have told me, like, hey, like, you're anchored too close, I would have been like, hey, like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, make a plan with the other person. But sadly, common sense isn't so common anymore.
On that note, thank you for tuning in. Next week, we lift the hook and sail off to another island, which has kind of become a norm out here in the San Blas. Island hopping and making memories. How that sentence is leaving my mouth so naturally still shocks me, but here we are. If you watched to the end of this week's video, comment the word seamanship down below. At the end of the day, the ocean is everyone's playground, but having seamanship is critical for operating a safe boat not only just for yourself, but for those around you. Thank you for watching, supporting, loving, and commenting. We appreciate you all more than you know, and we can't wait to see you all again next Sunday. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Sailing Sitka. Stick around for more to come. If you enjoyed, please spread the love and let us know. Special thank you to our Patreon members for making these videos possible, as well as helping our dreams come true. See you all next week.